What's up, Friday Night Funkiners? Ninjamuffin, our lord and creator of Friday Night Funkin', recently held an Ask Me Anything segment on Reddit. Here, he answered our most anticipated questions about FNF's development, mods, and the community, and how he's been holding up mentally. Alright, let's head right in. So he starts off with like a really common question we all have, which is, what's your favorite mod and what's your opinion on X mod? And he says that we don't play too many mods or pay too much attention to them, but I get this question every single time ever. But he likes the mods where GF looks cute. Yeah, that one. So looking at you, Lullaby GF. And the top question is asked by Ninjamuffin. Not sure who that guy is. And they ask, when week 8? Though. And Ninjamuffin responds that week 8 is getting closer and closer. In terms of productivity, it's a bit one step forward, two steps back, it always feels. We can get closer to seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but then we'd end up getting distracted with other busy work stuff, taxes, biz schnoz, and Kickstarter mischief, etc. We do get closer and closer every day though, and do make a lot of progress on different aspects of the game. And he's been researching a lot into online gameplay lately. So he doesn't actually say, like, when it's gonna be released, but I don't know, man. I hope it's close, like. And if you're wondering how long the full game will actually take, Golden Foxy mentions this exact question. What would you consider to be an appropriated estimated time to finish the full game? Ninjamuffin says a few years most likely, which does make sense because they are still getting through the Kickstarter process a year and a half later. But thankfully they are able to work on FNF like here and there, and soon full speed ahead. And Thick W and Moment asks, what's your opinion on Sonic.Exe? Ninjamuffin says pour one out. Not sure exactly what that means, but I guess he likes it. Ooh, Joe the boy's got them big boy questions. Do you care if mods are quote-unquote better than the actual game? Oh, mama. So he says no, because if you're creative and you have an aspect in your brain of being unhappy when people are better than you, you'll be eaten alive by it. There's always going to be people more talented than you. Better programmers, artists, designers, musicians. You'll rarely be satisfied by your own work when you look at things schwinktier than what you made. But also, when the full game is out, it will blow all the mods out of the water. There aren't many mods that do exactly what we want to do with FNF. And Joey the boy with that nice wholesome, I wish you all the best of luck. You love to see it happen. And for the story of FNF itself, Super Abro asks, have you guys planned out the general plot for the entire game yet? Or do you guys just make it up as you go along? Ninjamuffin says that they have a super rough outline and a few plot points to whatever they want to hit, but I do remember Phantom Arcade saying that he does have a general outline for the beginning and end of FNF itself. Actually, if you want to know more in-depth details and developer insight into Week 8, I have a video going over the leaks, developer responses to it, and why it's gonna be the most important update yet. It's pretty interesting stuff. Regarding mental health, Spriter Mike asks how you and the team are doing mentally and stuff. Ninjamuffin says he's a 5 out of 10 because he's been exhausted from working on a small little game jam that I stay up way too late. And a game jam is like an event where you try to make a game from scratch from anywhere from 24 hours to 72. That's actually how Friday Night Funkin' was made, from a game jam over the weekend. As for the future, Interesting Repair asks, what do you plan to do after FNF? And Ninjamuffin, oh, his big brain, he says, make more video games. And I found this interesting from Dragon X Link. They mentioned the GitHub leak of Week 8, which for those who don't know was found online and kind of just leaked the assets of some of the next update. So they're wondering how much did it affect the team in development, and if there's a chance that anything will get like reworked or not. And Ninjamuffin mentions that it actually wasn't a GitHub leak, and that it was a busted, weird Newgrounds leak. So I'm not sure like where it came from or how it even happened, but he thinks that no source code got leaked, and it didn't really affect much because that build is actually about a year old at this point. So if you happen to see the leaks and you're underwhelmed by the contents or anything like that, I wouldn't worry because it seems like they got a lot of cool stuff planned, and it's gonna be a certified banger. As for the code of FNF, oh boy, Hisian. They ask when the full game is out, will it be open source? Ninjamuffin explains that it'll still be 100% open source forever. Which does raise the question, like, Does that mean we can get the game for free if we just compile it? And Ninjamuffin says, yes, in fact, I encourage it. But obviously, I encourage you to buy the game when it's out, because if it is like 25, 30 bucks, it's probably gonna have more heart in it than half the AAA games these days. As for official merch, Donkey the First asks, are you guys planning on making any more merch for the game besides t-shirts like plushies or statue figures? Ninjamuffin says, yeah, we cooking. Yep. So those are the most important topics that, probably most people want to know about. But what are your thoughts about Week 8, Ninjamuffin, the community? Leave your comment down below, though. And I got a whole smacking FNF playlist with interviews, creative ideas, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and have a Friday night funkin' good one.